Hachimama ones?
Yeah.
The Thai Jemama or whatever the fuck they are.
You like hot food? Or you can eat hot stuff?
Some. Like some hot foods I can eat. I don't know why. Some I can't. What's up, buddy? Oh, here, let me. That's clicking the whole time.
Alrighty then.
Mrs. can't go 2 seconds without coming in to get attention when he knows
Hello.
the kitty's getting attention.
Hello, baby.
Alright, man. So we kind of got a dilemma on our hands.
And what would that dilemma be?
Well, I've been calling something for close to 6 years now.
Yeah, right.
And I just found out it wasn't what I thought it was.
And how'd you find that out?
Lou and the guy who grew it, discussed it one day. They were talking about it, and they figured out that, oh shit, that's not...
That's not what it was. It was something else.
It was something. It was this. Because it makes sense, because he's not the type of dude that when he gets something in his head, because we're talking about city hippie. You know what I'm talking about? Skinny guy, Greg.
Yeah.
He's really, like, at some point, you know, if I ever have that ability, I will hire him for, hey buddy, for strictly, like, just plant seeds, man.
Yeah.
Don't try to do anything else. Just plant the seeds in the system I have.
Yeah.
You let them grow in this. I just want your luck. Because let me rephrase that. It's not 18. It's San Fernando Valley OG Kush from Cali Connection. So the SFV and the Deadhead are his finds.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's the one that popped them. So he's popped some other really good stuff. Like he's pretty good at.
He's good at doing popping.
Like luck wise.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Do I change the name and just stop calling it 18 and be like, no, I was wrong. It was this SVF.
It's always best to be honest.
And just call it because to be
Call it
honest
what
with
it
you,
is.
it would make sense why
Call
it
it
looks
what
what
it
it
is.
does. It would make sense why it's better than some 18s.
I would just call it what it is.
Because then it sets it apart too. Because there's not many of that out
And I
there.
don't think you have to tell anybody anything. Just call it what it is.
Yeah, there's certain people who are 18 fans who are like specifically love the 18.
Or you let them know that they've been loving this.
Yeah. Then those are the ones obviously.
Right. No, I feel where you're coming from.
But now I gotta start changing everything on the fucking boards. Cause I have that 18 that I gave the cut. You said it smelled good.
You did.
I didn't smell anything.
I did.
So it's really confusing to me. It's like, what did it smell like?
But you know what?
It smelled like Kush, you said.
Yeah, it's a Kush smell. One thing I realize that sometimes you have more than one. Is it phenome of a?
Well, yes.
Yes, and they can be as different as day and night.
Well, you saw that already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's when I became really aware of that. You know, with the 18 and the Deadhead and different ones. You know.
Yeah, well, you should have. Yeah, with the Deadheads that I popped that you saw. Yeah, and how different they were and then you add in, like, just in general, just the shit that you've been seeing recently with the blood oranges.
Right.
Two totally different flavors.
And I don't know if you and Lou are using the same genetics, the same seeds, but his Deadhead is different from your Deadhead.
And that's because of the way it's grown.
Exactly.
It's a lot to do with the way it's grown when it comes to that. The atmosphere of the room.
Yeah, the different rooms.
And he cuts it down, or well, maybe not Deadhead. He keeps Deadhead till 9 weeks, I think. But like, he definitely cuts his boo down earlier, which makes it so I don't like it.
It's different.
I like the hash.
It's different from you two. They're different. Up in that way.
Yeah, even fucking.
They have
Zach's.
different taste.
Zach's are
different.
They have different too.
Yeah, because one day I was sitting over there, we compared all three of them, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, which makes the boo really intriguing because they're all good in their own way.
Yeah.
So you could literally have 3 rooms growing boo in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
And pull them out as different things. Call one the boo, one berry boo.
Yeah, right. Give them different boo names.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what I want to do. I like the boo this way. I like it earthy. Very earthy and hashy. When it, just straight sting, I guess you would say. It's a lot of beta-carotene, I assume. I have to get it tested. These ones were super purple for some reason.
This tastes really good.
I know.
Nice clean taste. Yeah, nice clean taste.
Right?
You want to hit this?
No, thank you. Babe, which one do you want? Thai or lentil?
Thai. Here you go. For later.
Oh, thank you.
But, so that, I mean, that wasn't very, we didn't really, I guess, I thought that conversation was going to go a little longer than that. But you're right. Just call it what it is. Give it credit where credit is due.
Yeah, just call it what it is.
And it would make sense why it tastes the way it does. You know, why the one guy was like blown away how good the 18 was. Like, because it wasn't 18. And 18 is supposed to be amazing too. I wish Cut would bring one over to smoke. I hope he does. I didn't smoke any of it. No, let me rephrase that. I smoked one small little lower branch before it was really dry, and there wasn't any flavor.
So you couldn't get a good gauge on.
Yeah, there was no flavor, so I was like,
you couldn't get a gauge on that. That's ridiculous.
But I'm gonna try it again. And I got the Purple Punch down there now. Intrigued about that.
That's right. We haven't tried that yet, have we?
No, it's in it.
It's still in the early stages.
Yeah, we won't. Right. So we won't see. We won't see sorbet number 4 until it's got about 2 months left. No, about a month and a half.
In veg.
If you're gonna eat it, you better eat it tonight because this is going bad.
Okay.
Oh, is that lettuce?
Yeah.
Be careful. There's a thing out on lettuce.
Oh, really?
People are getting sick. They said 16 people in Canada and.
What kind of lettuce?
Damn, I can't remember. It was just on the news just before I left the house.
You could probably look on your phone and be like, is Dole lettuce okay right now?
It wasn't Dole.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Dole. It was some other name.
Oh, okay.
I would have remembered if it was Dole.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Then I'm okay.
That's the crazy thing about the system we have set up right now. There's like one little tip, and the whole fucking thing falls, man. Like one bad batch of something coming out of somewhere.
Yep.
You know, how many people could fucking get sick before they even know what happened? Right,
because food gets distributed across the United States in 24 hours. Or less.
It was like 10 years ago I watched that Food Inc. or whatever, and like 10 years ago there was only 5 companies that controlled 90% of the food.
Still, it might be less than that now.
It's probably 4 now.
Probably 3 or 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I heard some statistic recently about, is it fish? Only 4 companies in the world control the fishing industry.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
4 companies in the world
control the fishing industry.
That's insane.
Worldwide.
Very, very profitable business.
Yeah, it must be.
Well, really over in Asia, fish are.
Yeah.
Really. They spend a lot of money on fish.
Because it's like they don't eat cows. Their protein is fucking.
Women don't eat cows. Yes, they do eat beef.
No, I know, but.
I mean, not on the level we do. No.
Fuck, no. That's what I'm saying. They eat fish on the level we eat cows.
Yeah. Their diets are mostly fish.
We live on a fucking piece of land that's giant and has prairies.
Yeah.
They live on a little island that has nothing but mountains.
Surrounded by water.
Surrounded by water.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of natural resources, do they?
Uh-uh.
England's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
England doesn't have a lot of natural resources.
No. Fish. Someone's at the door.
They're killing off all the damn fish.
Come in! Now that you're not coming in.
They're killing off all the damn fish.
Yeah,
man.
I know. He's getting to know the cat, saying hi to the cats. See, they're greeting them up at that thing, though.
I know.
That's
They're
good.
doing exactly what we wanted
to
to.
Yep.
Am I interrupting dinner?
No.
No, I'm just making soup.
That's smoky.
What's up? What's up?
Hello.
So we just debated.
Are you guys recording?
Yeah. We just debated
What's up, man?
whether or not
Record this. Oh, never mind. She's eating.
No, I'm not gonna eat in here.
we were debating on whether to call it fucking, like, do I switch it up with everyone and just stop calling it 18?
Don't know. No.
It's not that hard. There's only a few people who are like die-hard 18 fans, and they would understand and not care.
Yeah, because you're not changing the bud. All you're doing is
Sit the fuck down if you're gonna smoke.
you're not changing the bud. All you're doing is just
I gotta sit down.
getting the
If
name
you want to be on
straight.
camera, you better more be over there.
He doesn't give a shit.
Look at him. He's like, nope. Well, then scoot over a little bit. You'll be out if you're right there.
Yeah, like he on a secret witness protection
You should
program.
be doing some fucking podcast of some nerdy shit. You know enough of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's your industry, isn't
Why
it?
don't you say, hey, how much? Can you figure out how to get this up on fucking Apple Podcasts? Like if I get you the recordings, the MP3s.
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
Yeah, just I want to get it up on it. Figure out how much it's gonna cost because I know it costs money to. You got to pay for a server to store it somewhere, and then they, you know what I'm saying, to put it up from there. I think it's something like that.
Some of my other podcaster friends, they use Podbean. They upload all of their stuff to Podbean.
What's
I got that on my phone.
It's
Podbean.
like a podcast aggregator.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I was using Anchor.
Joe Rogan's on. Is he on Podbean? He might be on there.
I was using Anchor, and they said that it was gonna try to upload it to, but it got it on Spotify, so it's on Spotify right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but I haven't uploaded in a while because I forget to do that. I've been mostly focusing on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because more people.
Yeah, more people are
Have
especially
access to YouTube.
Yeah, and it's just where people I know watch their shit.
I gotcha.
That's where I watch my shit mostly.
But yeah, I can find out what you got to do to get it to Apple Podcasts.
Okay, yeah, find out. I mean, because here, I've been trying to promote too on fucking dude. They keep fucking denying me. Like it's gotten worse. I guess it's gotten to like I got one through somehow.
No, what?
On what?
Instagram. It's like you spend like however much you want to spend, and they like put you up. So you know how you're flipping through Instagram and Facebook and shit, and you see the sponsor stuff.
Right.
That's what it is. It's like bam, and then it puts it in people's view.
Oh, it puts the ad up.
Yeah, puts your post up
Right.
in people's view, and I've been trying to get them up because it's a way to kind of like because it lets you also direct them right to your videos or website or whatever the fuck you want. So it's like
Can I eat that head?
what?
Can I eat that head?
Not anymore.
Why?
I will. 2 days.
Alright, that works. I need two.
Yeah, okay, this is it. Right, Podbean. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever locked my door, don't do that.
I was the last one, or it might have been me.
Yeah, you have it, motherfucker.
But it wasn't me.
Yeah, he never locks his door. I mean, I'm sure he does at night when he goes to bed
Yeah.
and shit like that. But other than that, took me a little while to get used to that. Unless he's not here, then the alarm is on. What is this, blueberry?
Oh, it's a mix, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can taste the blueberry.
It's whatever the fuck is on my tray.
Oh, sorry. Come in here. Anyway.
Did them doobies smoke?
What?
The ones that...
You think I smoked them all already? Dude, it's been like 3 hours. What the fuck, man?
How many
I got a
Dude.
problem, but...
After you left,
Yeah.
right? I was pretty high.
Yeah.
I fucking fell asleep sitting in my chair.
Did you really?
For 2.5 hours, dude.
Outside.
He was out cold.
Outside.
Yeah, just...
Yeah. Well, more like this. But yeah. I woke up and I'm all fucking dehydrated and fucking this coat's got like this thermal liner in it and shit. My fucking arms were all
Sweating and shit.
Yeah, my arms were sweating. I'm
This
fucking.
way. He's holding the fucking chain.
Don't break the cipher.
Sorry, I was jabbing.
Don't break the cipher.
Fucking jabbing my jaw, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
This little thing.
This is done.
Yeah, I think because it makes. Now that helps with the because I'm like, what am I gonna call the new 18? I have to tell everyone it's NW18 or N. I don't know.
The World Order NWO 18.
Yeah, something like that. New OG 18. Now I can just call it OG 18. I don't have any worries.
NWOG, the World OG.
It's a full moon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it is. Damn. That's a creepy moon.
Your dog's at the door.
What's up? So, TJ, as she's walking out, goes, why don't you ask him what the 50s Christmases were like?
What was like?
Christmases in the 50s.
That's cool.
You.
What
Who
they
else
were
was
like?
fucking live in the 50s?
Not us.
What they were like? What do you mean what Christmas was like?
What was it like?
It was
Like,
wonderful.
It was fucking Christmas.
I mean...
Well, first off, there was fucking snow. Not like this bullshit we got now.
was there more
and
snow
then-
back then?
Why would there be more snow?
I would say
Huh?
Why would there be more snow back then?
Because some people say that there was more snow back then.
I don't think it was. I think we might have had more frequent storms back then. They might be a little closer together,
Right.
but they weren't any more serious than we have now.
Right.
Excuse me, sir. Your eyes are really red.
Good. That's a good sign. And don't call me sir.
Cuss to me again and I'll kill you.
But I mean, Christmas back then. Now you got to remember something. Well, you didn't know this, so you can't remember it. My family had only. When I was a child, my family had only been here from Virginia for a few years.
Right.
So my dad hadn't really found his niche yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there were some lean times there where we had to rely on the Goodfellows, and you know what the Goodfellows are, right?
No, you told me. I think you said something about that. It's like,
They give
yeah,
toys to kids in the wintertime. I mean, at Christmas time they couldn't afford toys and shit.
right.
So we were on that list for a couple of years until my dad, made his fortune.
Was your parents really Christian, like super Christians?
I wouldn't say super, but
Were they?
we went to church every Sunday.
Okay, so they were every Sundays, but not
Every
like
Sunday
Wednesday and Bible study.
Well, maybe once every couple of months we'll hit a Wednesday or something, but not regularly.
Catholic.
Baptist,
Oh.
Southern Baptist.
Go. That's even. That's,
Sorry to hear that.
those are the ones that are like cheering and shit.
I think if you get Pentecostal.
No, where they
Jesus!
no, where they sing like it's cheering and singing the whole fucking time. It's all
Well,
gospel
they
music.
sing a lot.
Like, because
And the preacher preaches a
Nurse
lot.
Deb sounds like she comes from one of them, doesn't she? She's like, oh, I had it there. Every time she's talking, oh,
But-
Lord.
so like singing in ours for hymns sounded like you would imagine a white church would
I
sound
went to
like.
white churches.
It
I
was
know.
very.
I know. I've been to plenty of white churches.
Me, most of the time, fucking
We're
lip
out.
singing.
But see, you got different.
Have fun.
Later.
Thanks, guys.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
He's gonna work.
Oh, all right.
Off to work.
I'll look into that for you, though.
I'll see you
Yeah,
tomorrow.
let me know.
I will.
Oh,
Probably tomorrow
what
evening
are
or
these
something.
for?
You can have one. They're burned, but you can have one.
Holy shit. I don't
Yeah.
think I could eat that.
That's your problem.
Man.
We gotta get new pans. The pans are getting old.
Something.
Dude, they were out for 8 minutes. Usually it takes 10 minutes to even get them fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like one time 8 minutes is fucking soft. The next time it's burnt. It's weird.
Yeah, my big pan.
Yeah.
Got that oven from Double O, didn't you?
I guess.
Does your freezer sometimes act like a fridge and this acts like a freezer?
No.
No. You're
It was fucked up for a minute.
That's next month.
Oh,
That's next month.
later.
Just kidding, in case you watch this fucker.
He ain't watching this shit.
I bet you he's watched it before, I'm sure.
I'm sure he has.
I don't know if he watches it regularly, but if he runs across it, he probably looks at
So,
it.
but my point is like, we're talking about like, okay, Christmas is, yeah, they're nice, they're friendly, but we didn't go to the stores. Like, did you guys go to stores? Like, I can imagine.
You mean shopping for Christmas stuff?
Yeah, like it was different back then because you like.
Yeah, but see, they would go to the stores, but we couldn't go in the stores with them. They would go in the stores and bring packages out. We didn't know what they were, and they put them in the trunk of the car.
Right. Yeah, for presents.
Because they keep that Santa
Yeah.
Claus thing going. That
Yeah, I get
bullshit.
that.
So, but
But like, you'd have to go downtown, because I've heard like my old boss JD talked about having like it was on a regular that they would go downtown and go to Montgomery Ward's, shop, and then, actually go to fucking American Coney first, and then go to
that was their tradition.
Yeah, to go to Montgomery Ward and shop and shit like that. So, like, that doesn't, in my mind, that's not a reality in Detroit. Like, there's nowhere to shop like that in Detroit anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Not a Montgomery Ward's, a fucking Walmart type facility. Montgomery Ward's had, in my mind, had.
Okay. Well, Montgomery Ward's was a department store, like Sears.
That's my point. Like Walmart has food, but the non-food part of Walmart. Yeah, that's what I imagine. I can't imagine any store down there. Yeah, they have specialty shops and places.
You mean down there now?
Yes.
That was really good.
There's a lot of new stuff down there now, man. It's a ton of new shit down there.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's about every day.
Well, I get that, but again, it's
My
back
friends
to
on the-
where you got to go. It's more like a mall, like a downtown would be.
My-
Like Rochester, for example. If you go to downtown Rochester, you can't go into one store and get everything you need. You have to go into 15 different stores because it's set up like an outside mall.
What you're saying is downtown Detroit doesn't have a big time department store.
Right. Or
No.
anything to bring you in.
But
It
it's
used
coming.
to. My
But-
grandma said it used to be the big thing to take
Hudson's.
the bus down to Sears.
Yes, Sears, Hudson's, they were all down there.
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
Sunday
Detroit
thing
was
after
like-
church, like take the bus down.
Yeah.
They had electric buses.
What?
Really?
Yeah. They
Why
had
do you
electrical lines going everywhere, all around.
Oh, like a streetcars.
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the buses,
the streetcars were
the
used-
buses had the
That's
electrical
so cool.
things.
Yeah.
So you used to.
And they had trolleys.
Mm-hmm.
They had trolleys
Which
too.
they sold to Mexico City,
Yep.
which
yep.
are still in use to this day.
Huh?
Pretty-
they
And
came
why
up
do
with
they
the
sell 'em?
M1? That's their new thing.
Yeah, the M1, that stupid line that goes down Woodward.
It doesn't go that far. It needs to go further than that.
It literally goes 4 blocks. It feels like.
It's more than 4, but
I know,
it's
but-
not a lot. You're right. It's, maybe what's it?
Like
maybe,
you have to go into Detroit still.
I think it might go
to
2 miles.
A little, yeah, 2 miles to go.
It's
2
about
miles
2
in.
miles,
It's like
that's
I might as
all.
well just park down there.
It should be going all the way to at least to 6 mile, if not to 8 mile.
Yeah, but they don't want that because between 6 mile and 8 mile is where all the undesirables be, the poor people. On the one side, on the east side, not the
On the
west.
Highland Park side.
On the
Highland Park, basically. Yeah, Highland Park, basically. Not. Oh, that's what you said on that one side. But they've torn down all them houses back there.
They've torn down a lot of them. But there's still a lot there. There's just one house. You got to go down State Fair, down there by. You know what I'm saying? Just one day, take a ride down State Fair from like when you're going home. You know, drive down to 7 Mile, or sorry, let me rephrase that. Drive down DeQuinder and cut, down
State Fair.
State Fair, and then take State Fair down.
Okay.
Take it all the way to Woodward.
Okay.
During the day, they've painted some shit. They've made shit look cool in the neighborhood. They've done some refab to some of the actual structures. And some of the houses have been removed, but there's this one house that's there that.
It's sitting all by itself.
No, it's not. It's on a corner, and it's like, it looks like it's like 4 lots all put together under one fence, and it looks like fucking medieval shit. Like it looks like they have like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't you know what that was?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's right across from the state fair.
Oh, let me explain what that was. What does he call it? Oh, God, it's famous, man.
Because it looks.
I had an invitation. Well, this guy used to throw one event every year,
Yeah.
and people would come from miles around to go to it.
Okay.
It would be as many cars parked on State Fair and around there as if it was the State Fair on the State Fairgrounds.
Really?
I'm not kidding. About 10,000 people would show up for this party this guy would have.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I used to be head of security at State Fair. That's why I know this shit. And one day I came to work, there was all these people, all these cars parked along the side of the thing. I'm like, what's going on? I'm supposed to know what's going on. I'm the head of security.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to ask him what's going on. And the girl says, what, he's called, is it the something of the dead? It's it's got a name.
Okay.
And this girl said, oh no, this guy throws this every year. And after that, every year I would go down there and it would be going on. People would be coming from miles, all kinds of people. From miles around. It'd be jugglers, it'd be flame throwing people
You
dance
think
with
they still do
fire.
it?
Huh?
You think they still do it?
He does it. I don't know if he still does it, but up
I
until
don't think so. That neighborhood is really.
No. It left there.
Oh, okay.
It left there about 7 years ago, and they were doing it in Ferndale at that rusty. What is it called? Right there on the corner of Ferndale and 9 Mile
The Rust
Road.
Belt.
He did it in there for a couple of years.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think the tickets are like $45
Huh.
for a ticket.
Well, the place is still there. It looks like the people live
Yeah.
there. It looked like they have like a.
Well, some people do live in some of them houses, but I think he owns all of that.
Yeah, whatever it is. If he owns it all, I'm good. If he owns it all, it's fucking like.
Yeah, it
they
goes
got
up.
all fenced in one way. It's like a whole block, and they got this tower in the
Yep.
middle of it.
Yep.
And it looks medieval. Like on the outside, it's got these giant
Yeah.
poles.
It was on purpose. And he said,
Hey,
"What's up, man?"
Well, you can get on you if you want. We're just smoking and chatting.
okay.
Let's go. Why you look so happy? What is wrong with you?
He is smiling.
Look at him,
I
dude.
know he is
You just got
smiling from
laid or
ear to
something?
ear.
No, I wish, but
You got that look on your face.
oh, that's good.
Oh.
Is that 3?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
There's a big
What's
bag.
on the topic tonight?
We were actually talking about at first. OG18 is not OG18.
Just OG.
Surprise.
Nope. Well, kinda.
Okay.
It's San Fernando Valley OG Kush, which is a okay.
I didn't realize there was
When
a
they made the
geographical
OG
distinction.
Kush, it got split up.
Okay.
All right, people got cuts. A lot of
Yeah.
people got specific people got cuts, and one of them was Swerve, and his is called the San Fernando Valley cut. It's basically, because again, my boo. We just talked about this 5 minutes ago. My boo, his boo, all
Yeah.
taste different.
It tastes different.
All it's
Yeah.
you
They all
could
look
call them
different,
all
too.
different cuts.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
same thing happened with OG Kush. And one of those cuts was San Fernando Valley, which is the diesel, lemon candy. That's what. So I'm this dude at Arborside. You've heard of Arborside over there, right? I give him Deadhead, pass him Deadhead. He's like, this is great, blah blah blah. You know everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, he goes, but that 18 that you had the last time, oh man, that shit was some of the best. It tasted like lemon fucking candy. Lemon lime candy or some shit like that. And I'm like, I've never heard anybody say that. Which
Right.
makes sense why it would be the same, because the San Fernando Valley is a
Yeah.
lemon, more of a lemon side of the OG scale in that sense. So we
That's
were
just how the
debating,
climate
do we
is.
just start telling people it's, fuck it, 18's no more, it's San Fernando Valley OG.
That sounds a little more unique.
Well, it
Well, I
is.
guess it's more
It is more
descriptive, and
unique.
it's more
It is more
descriptive. If
unique.
it's real, then that's real.
It is the real thing.
I mean, you gotta call it what it really is. I
Yeah,
think
exactly,
that's it.
right. No, I agree, yeah, I think
call it what
it's-
it really
Because
is.
if you
San
know
Fernando Valley.
you know City Hippie Greg, he's the one that popped them, and he popped them around the same time. So it makes sense that he would have bought two from the same,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, company,
Yeah.
and not bought 18 from Reserve Privada
And from somebody
and
else.
then a Deadhead from Cali. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So, just keep in mind that we have no more. The OG18 that we have is no more.
San Fernando.
It's San Fernando Valley OG Kush.
Okay.
SFV.
SFV, all right.
SFV.
I like your tripod. That's pretty awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's sweet.
It's
It's a
called.
homemade tripod.
It is called. You do what you gotta do.
That's right. There's no cost to it.
Well, no, there's not. No, there's not really. Actually, that didn't cost me much. That cost me like $50. This thing,
Right.
because it came with this. I just
Yeah.
hit that. It's probably loud as fuck on there. And then the Echo Dot thingy,
Yeah.
we didn't even keep it. You sold it.
Yeah, no, right.
Because her mom gave it to us for Christmas or some
Yeah.
shit, and we
The
didn't want.
Alexa thing.
Yeah, we didn't want Amazon
Yes,
fucking
Alexa.
You don't want
spying on
to
us.
wire-
Oh,
You don't
yeah,
want to
all in
wiretap,
your
like,
business.
Like,
All
hello,
up in your
wiretap, can I have
business.
They don't need my data.
Yeah.
It'd be all up in your business.
But yeah, so
And it was
now
like back in the 60s and 70s, like, you better be careful, they're going to tap your phones, you know? And now it's
Yeah,
like, hey, wiretap, what's the recipe for chocolate chip cookies? You know, like, that's how it's changed.
it goes back to what do you want? Like
Right.
a world that's connected is easier to live.
Right,
You know what
and
I'm
it's
saying?
easier to monitor, of course.
It is. Of course it is.
Because obviously it's good.
But that's the thing. If we can actually get the laws to be the right laws, then it's a better world. Did you? Oh
a lot
shit!
of a lot of that supposition, I don't know.
Hi, I didn't get your
Shit.
message.
I didn't give you one.
Oh, you just showed up.
Yeah.
You saw Deadhead and was like, "Fuck it, I'm going
These are the
over."
big gangster ones.
Oh, I
Yeah.
gotta
fuck
drop.
with those
I gotta drop these off too. You know.
Well, don't
so.
do that on camera, motherfucker.
I guess I ended there.
Yeah, I guess.